MySQL commands categories. MySQL command categories. First is DDL and second is DML. These two category you have to study in your class 11th syllabus. First is data definition language. Data definition language. And second is data manipulation language. Clear? Now, what is the difference between DDL and DML? DDL commands are used to work on the structure of the table or database. Write down the definition of DDL command. DDL commands, write down. First note down the heading MySQL command categories. Select query I will cover after that. First you write MySQL command categories. MySQL command are categorized basically in 4 categories, but only 2 categories in your syllabus. I am writing the name of these also so that you get aware of these categories also, TCL and DCL. Clear? But these 2 categories you don't have to study in your syllabus. Transaction control language, and the fourth one is data control language. Clear? 4 category we have, but 2 you have to study in your class 11 syllabus, DDL and DML. Now write down the definition of DDL. First write down the full form, then write these commands work on the structure of database or table. These commands work on the structure of database or table. For example, in DDL we study create database. In DDL we will study create table, create database. The commands which work on the table or database are called the DDL commands. Create database, create table, drop database, drop table. Clear? Alter table you will study next after a few days. You will study the alter table command to change the structure of table. These are the examples I have written which comes under the DDL category. Out of these commands, I think you have studied create database, create table, drop database, drop table, alter table is left. Drop database is used to delete the database and drop table is used to delete the table. Clear? DDL command. Next category we will study is DML, that is data manipulation language. Data manipulation language commands, write down the definition. Data manipulation language commands work on the data stored inside the table, or we can say record stored inside the table. DML commands work on record stored inside the table. Examples are DML command. Examples are second category DML. Examples are insert, Insert command you have studied. This command is used to add a new record in the table. Select, used to display the records, delete and update. These commands come under the DML category. Third category is TCL, transaction control language, and DCL is data control language. These commands are not in your syllabus. Only you have to learn the full form if you want. I think all of you know that what is the structure of table, what do you mean by records, all the things you have cleared. Structure means just the layout of the table. Like if I am talking about the column names, column data types, this is the structure. While creating the table, you decide what are the column names, what are their data types. It means I am talking about structure of the table. And if I am inserting the data inside the table, in the last class I have given you the assignment, create a table product, I think. Create the table product with product ID, product name, quantity, price. These are the columns. And it means we are creating first the structure of table. Then we will insert 5 records. I have given to you the question, insert 5 records in the table. When I am working on the records of the table, it means we will use insert. If we want to display record, we will use select. If we want to delete record, we will use the delete query. And for changing the record, we use update query. We have 4 main queries: insert to add the record, select is used to display the record, delete is for deleting any record from the table, and update is for changing the record value. Suppose you have entered the name, but name you have entered wrongly, then you want to change, then how you will? With the update query. Update means modification you want to do in the records of the table. And here I have used alter table. You will say alter is also change, update is also change. Update is for records, alter is for structure. Clear? Structure means you all know that. If I want to, suppose I want to add one more record in the table, one more column in the table, we will use alter table because it is the change in structure. If I want to delete any column, it is a change in structure, use alter table. Clear? We will cover it later with detail. So these 4 categories you should know, and 2 in detail we will study, DDL and DML. Now come back, select query. Select query is which type of command? From today onward, whatever command I will teach you, I also prefer that you will write which command it is. It is DDL or DML. Clear? Insert command is DML. Select command is DML. Create table is DDL. Select command is used to display records. Display records from the table. Clear? Now, what is the syntax to work with select query? First syntax I have discussed with you. Select star from table name. In the last class, we have studied this command. Select star from table name. Star is also called asterisk. In computer language, you will pronounce it as asterisk. What do you mean by star? Star means all the columns will be displayed. This is the first syntax, general syntax of the select query. Now, second syntax is select. Select, you will write here name of the column, whichever you want to display. Column name 1, column name 2, from table name. Clear? Dash dash dash. That many column you want, you can write the name. Select column name 1, column name 2, comma, comma. ठीक है? Separate with commas if you are using more than one column from table name. For example, in your assignment you have created the product table. If I want to display product name and price, what you will write? Select product name, whatever name you have given to the column, suppose product name, comma, price. From table name is product, and put here semicolon. This semicolon is the terminator of all commands in MySQL. Semicolon. Clear? This is my column name 1, column name 2. It means now only two columns will appear in my output, that is product name and price. Clear? But if I write select asterisk from table name, star from table name, all the columns will appear. In the second syntax, the order of the column depends on you. Which column you want at the first place, which on you on the second place. If I write select price, comma, product name from product, it means price will appear first, then product name. The order depends on you. This is my second syntax. Next is third syntax. Third syntax of select queries. Select whatever you want to display. Write here column list from table name. From table name. I am writing here syntax. I can use angular brackets also. Column list from table name. Where condition. Where condition. This is my third syntax. Now what is this where condition? This is optional. Optional. This square bracket mark that it is optional. If I want to put condition, then I will put the square bracket in.
Please repeat definition of DDL, students are saying.
DDL. Listen students again. DDL commands work on, write down. DDL commands work on the structure of the database. Structure of the database and table. Now we can say work on the schema. Work on the schema or structure. I have used the word schema also for structure. These commands work on the schema oblique structure of the database or table. For example, create table, create database, drop table, drop database, alter table, etc. Clear to all of you? Again listen, DDL commands work on the structure oblique schema of the database or table. For example, create table, create database, drop table, drop database, alter table, etc. Clear? Clear to all of you? DML commands work on the record stored inside the table or data stored inside the table. DML commands work on the data stored or record stored inside the table. For example, insert, delete. Those records will appear now which meet the given criteria or given condition. Not all the records will be displayed. For example, I am taking some records here. The product table, I am taking product ID, product name, quantity, price and date of manufacture. Yesterday you have created this table. Table name is product. I am taking some examples here, records examples here. Product ID, suppose 1, 2. You can take P1, whatever you data type you have taken, you take according to that. Suppose I am taking here keyboard, mouse, RAM chip, speakers, processor. Let's suppose next I am taking
टाइम
battery,
क्या है?
UPS.
टाइम है 8:40.
Quantity is 100. Mouse 150. RAM chip 50. Speakers 30. Processor 10. UPS 30. Suppose. Price I am taking here 200 rupees. 150 rupees. RAM chip I have entered 700. Speakers 900. Processor 5000. UPS suppose 2000. Date of manufacture I am taking here. Okay. Some data I have entered. Now you can see 6 records I have entered in my table: keyboard, mouse, RAM chip, speakers, processor, UPS. Quantity I have entered, price, date of manufacture. DOM is the date of manufacture. Now I am telling you a question. Write down the question. Display those products whose price is more than 1000 rupees. Whose price is more than 1000 rupees. Now, how you will write the select query? Select. I am displaying the records, complete record. It means I am writing here asterisk. Select star from product. This is my table name. Where. Now you will put the where condition. Where, what I am telling you, where price greater than, what I said, greater than 1000 I think. Select star from product where price greater than 1000. Now you can see this where is my conditional clause and this is my condition. For writing the condition, what you have to do, write the column name. On which column you want to put the condition. I want to put condition on price column. Then write here greater than. Then value you want to compare. I am saying price greater than 1000. It means I write here the operator greater than. Now you will study these operators because you will be able to make the condition if you know these operators of MySQL. First I am giving an example so that you will aware that what type of conditions are there. But to make the condition you have to study the operators of MySQL. Clear? Select star from product where price greater than 1000. It means this query, how does this query work? Now go to the table. Product is my table. Here you can see price greater than 1000. Check this price. Check this price. Is it greater than 1000? No. It means condition is false. Price greater than 1000? False. Price greater than 1000? False. Price greater than 1000? False. Here it is true. Here it is true. It means which records will appear in my output? Only these two records. Where the condition is true. Clear? The records which meet the condition, those records will appear in my output. And those records fail to meet the condition will not appear in my output. Clear? It means we want to filter out some records on the basis of some criteria. Then I will use where. I think clear to all of you. Now to make the condition, I am telling you some operators of MySQL. I am erasing this data because due to the shortage of space. You can note down this data. You can make yourself the data. Next is operators. Operators in MySQL. Operators in MySQL. Now what do you mean by operator? What is operator? What is operator? Operator is a symbol. Operators are the symbols. Symbols used in MySQL for specific task. Specific task. Operators are just the symbols, and all whichever symbol I will told you that perform a specific task. Clear? In MySQL we have different categories of operators. First is, if you have noted down, then operator are the symbols used in MySQL for specific tasks. Now write down types of operators. Types of operators. Types of operators. First category I am telling you is relational operators. Relational operators. Clear? Second category is, first I think I will give you names, then I will go to detail. Logical operators. Clear? Third is word operators. Fourth is arithmetic operators. Write down the name of the categories: relational operators, logical operators, word operators, or arithmetic operators. Clear? These three operators, these are my conditional operators. Conditional operators. Clear? This is not my conditional operator. Clear? This is not my conditional operator. Arithmetic is not my conditional operator. Arithmetic is simply plus, minus, multiply, divide. Mathematical work. Condition we can form with the help of relational, logical, or word operators. Clear? Now we will study the relational operators in detail. Write down the name of definition, name of operators, then write down the heading relational operator again. Make the notes when I am teaching you. After that you face problem. What I am telling you, note down at that time only. Types of operators: relational, logical, word, and arithmetic. Out of these four, these three are my conditional operators. Clear? Now first category we will study is relational. Clear? Relational. Relation means to check the relation. These operators, write down the definition. These operators are used to check the relation between two values. These operators are used to check the relation between two values and return Boolean value, true or false. Boolean value true oblique false. Right? This is the definition of relational operators. These operators are used to check the relation between two values and return Boolean value true oblique false. In mathematics, you study the relational operators, like if I am telling you x greater than 10, what do you say? X greater than 10. In mathematics, you have studied these type of equalities, inequalities. X greater than 10. You will check whether the value of x is greater than 10 or not, and it returns true or false. If x value is 35, what you will get? 35 greater than 10. You will say true. Same concept is here also. Clear? Now, what are my relational operators in MySQL? Relational operators are, after noting down this definition, you will write the types of relational operators. I am writing here. You will note down below this: greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, not equal to. Not equal to I can write like this also, and equal to. How many relational operators I have written on the board? Greater than, less than, greater than equal, less than equal, not equal. Not equal, you can see how I have written. Not equal we can write in two ways. First is exclamatory sign equal to, and second way is less than greater than sign. You can use either of these. Okay? And last one is equal to. Greater than means if I am checking the condition like price is greater than 1000 or price is more than 1000. Clear? Less than, you all know that they all are the mathematical symbol. Greater than equal to means either greater or equal. Less than either less or equal. Not equal to means if I am saying class should not be equal to 10, 10th class नहीं होनी चाहिए, तो क्या लिखोगे? Where class not equal to 10. And if I am saying equal to is for exact condition, exact equality you want to match. If I am saying that display the record of keyboard from the product table, what you will write? Where product name equal to keyboard. Clear? Now I will discuss some examples of relational operators queries.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Boolean means
true or false.
Students are asked.
Boolean means true or false. In computer language, we say true oblique false data as Boolean.
And one more query, meaning of last second symbol.
Last second symbol is not equal to. I am writing here because there is some shortage of space. That's why I am writing the names. Greater than, write here name of the operator, greater than, or you can say more than, then less than, greater than equal, this I am removing, greater than equal to, and less than equal to, less than equal to, then not equal to, not equal to. Not equal to I can write in two ways. One more way is, this is also not equal to, and last is equal to. Let's write down the names of these operators in your notebook. Greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, not equal to, and equal to. Clear? In the last class, I have given an assignment to you, but only 2 students have solved the assignments. Shubham and Ritesh, I think. Shubham? And they have given me the notebook also to check. What others are doing? No interest?
Students are asking we have to use black pen for making notes.
Black pen and blue pen, both. For putting the headings, you can use black pen and write the notes with blue pen. For heading, you can use only black pen. Or you can write the syntax with black pen also. When you are writing the syntax, write with black pen. And when you are writing the example, use blue pen. It is better to write. It is more readable, more expressive. Now I am writing here some examples. Select star from product where I am telling you display only the keyboard record. What you will write? Where product name, write the name of column. That name of the column must be matched with the column name in the table. Whatever you have given in the create table. Clear? Equal to keyboard. Keyboard. Now you can see that this is my operator equal to, and here I have used the matching word keyword, and here you can see I have put it the double quotes. I have used the double quotes. Why? This rule I have already told to you. What is this? While inserting the record, I have discussed this concept where I will put the double quote or single quote, because keyboard is a character data. So you have to put the double quotes or single quotes. You can write like that also. Keyboard. Write here single quotes. Clear? One more example I am writing here. Select star. Select product name. Now I am not using here star. From product where price equal to 5,000. Check. Select product name from product where price equal to 5,000. What does this mean? Now I want to show only the product name, not asterisk I have used. Asterisk means all the detail, all the columns. In second query I have used the select product name from product where price equal to 5,000. Tell me after watching your table which record will be displayed. 5,000 price processor. It means which product name you will get. You will get the output like that. This is my output product name. If you execute this query in the system, you will get like this. Product name, and you will get here processor. Clear? This way you will get the output when you work on the system. These queries you have to write at the MySQL prompt.